so on from my other video, which, oh, fucking Jesus Christ. And never do that again. Right, so on to my other video, which was my opinion on Alton Edward signing for Celtic. I'm going to give my opinion on who we should get rid of. Or sorry, two players we should get rid of, or and two players we should sign this transfer window. So if you're a Celtic fan, you'll know myself, this transfer window has been borderline fucking shit, but it's been kind of made a little bit better with the signing of Edward on a permanent deal for £9 million, which if you haven't seen my other video, you should go and check out now. But yeah, this video is going to be more about who we should get rid of, two players we should get rid of, and two players who we should sign this transfer window. And I'm going to actually just kick it off with the first player we should get rid of is, and I actually quite like this guy, to be fair. He's been with us for quite some time now, a few years. He's one of our more loyal players, if you want to say. It's Near Beaton. The main reason being is that there's no real spot for him in our team. I admit he's quite a handy guy to have because he can play in so many different positions. He can play in centre mid, centre defensive mid, centre back. He can play in any of the central positions as long as it's defensive. The only problem is he's just too slow for Celtic. The ball gets to him and he just slows the ball down. It's ridiculous. It's not even funny. There's no words to say it about him. We just don't need him anymore for Celtic. And I actually do quite like the guy. He's just not good enough for Celtic at the moment, and that's sorry to say it, but he's just not good enough. And the second player who I personally think, and I'm actually messing about my body, so I'm fucking shocking here, is Doris de Vries. No more said about him. He's fucking shite. That's it. No more about it. And now for two players who Celtic should sign, and this will definitely split opinion. Number one is Dawson from West Bromwich Albion. I know you're probably thinking, mate, West Brom got fucking relegated. Wise up. He's actually shit. Dawson was probably one of their better players last season. If you actually watched the Premier League, Dawson was actually pretty decent. West Brom as a whole was shit, but Dawson was actually pretty decent. Unprofessional. But yeah, Dawson was definitely one of the better players. And if we could get him on a free, I think I've seen rumours going we could probably get him on a free. If we could get Dawson on a free, that would be absolutely savage. It would be a great signing. It would be an absolute statement from Celtic, a statement of intent that we want to go somewhere. Because to be fair, Rangers have been making some pretty decent signings this transfer window from what I've seen, so Celtic do need to fucking make a move on. But if we can get Dawson, that would be absolutely, that'll be perfect, I think. Especially for the SPL. The SPL isn't the greatest standard, so Dawson in the SPL would be absolutely unbelievable. And that brings me on to the second signing. And we've already signed this guy this season, but I would sign Charlie Musonda again. Is this probably controversial? Guys are probably going to think, oh, but Musonda didn't have the fucking attitude. Yet we fucking had one of the best talents in the English Premier League in our books and we got rid of him. Why? I don't fucking know why. It's probably down to Brandon Rodgers, but if it's down to me, I would personally sign Charlie Musonda again. I personally was fucking buzzing for signing him whenever we first got him. Even, to be honest, when the games he played, he didn't even play bad, so I don't know why the fuck we didn't play him anymore. I read online that we were sort of playing James Forrest for this season, then we were going to slowly move Musonda into next season. But then all of a sudden he's got this here shoulder injury, which, let's be honest, didn't fucking happen. And we've got rid of him, and in my opinion Musonda was probably one of the best signings we've made in years. Musonda was absolutely ridiculous. I personally was so excited about getting Musonda, it was not even funny. Like, I would not shut up about him for weeks, and I've been left disappointed from him. So I would personally get Masonda back again on even another loan, because we didn't get the best out of Masonda. Let's be honest, Masonda is a lot better than what we've got to see from him. If that was the case, then Real Betis wouldn't want him back on loan again, and they're a fucking Liga BBVA side. Which, no offense, I'm a Celtic fan, but the La Liga is 10 times better than the fucking SPL. So that's just my opinion. So anyway, that's been my opinion on the Celtics transfer window so far. There'll be a lot more videos to come the more news comes out, but being a Celtic fan, I'm not fucking holding my head up too high, because we're always disappointed. But if you did like the video, give me at least give me a like and a comment below on what you thought about it. If you have any criticism, constructive criticism, at least give me a shout, because I'll definitely take into consideration. But thanks very much for watching, and take care.